What is going on, guys? It's me, Jake, again, coming back with another commentary for you. This time it's for week 2, and a team we haven't seen before yet on the YouTube channel. It is the Bay State Beedrills versus Norfolk Noctowls. So we have seen the Norfolk Noctowls before. We had Luke's game 1 up, a very decisive win for Luke, I believe versus Kraken. He has the Aurora, the Insane, Blastoise, Sylveon, Aerodactyl, Pincurchin, Executor, Gallade, Haunter, and a Purloin. Really well-rounded team. Didn't get sniped at all in the draft. We saw from game 1 that the synergy's there. Luke has made every decision right in his team building. It's worked to perfection. Let's see if he can pick up another game in week 2. But we are up against an unknown team here. Shay hasn't played this in the current weeks. She's been busy. She's had real life stuff to do. So this is actually her first showing in the CCC. She's going to replay her week 1 at some point. She has got a Xurkitree, Whimsicott, Comfey, Goodra, Kangaskhan, Raichu Alola, Mr. Mime Galar, Cypher, Shinotic, and a Whiscash. Now, this team, on paper, really good as individuals, but when you put them together as a team, they're going to really struggle because of the type matchups. Now, this team has so many type weaknesses, then it's going to be really hard to stop Luke from snowballing here. My ideas would be get the Comfey in there, keep stuff alive, keep the Kangaskhan alive, keep the Xurkitree alive, maybe pop a Tailwind, because Luke's team isn't exactly fast, so that would give you, at least you're going first with some things. But that would be my first opinions on what Shay should bring versus this. The problem is that she has a lot of weaknesses and not a lot of resists. But we'll see how the game goes. This week we have got Nick commentating with us, so we have got a dual com, and hopefully you all guys enjoy. So let's get straight in, and let's see how it works. Here we go.
This is it. Okay, so what's been brought?
So, on Luke's side, we've done a bit of prep with Luke, so we kind of know what Luke's going for here. So we're just going to go over Shay's side. So the Xurkitree, the Kangaskhan, Goodra, Whimsicott, and I didn't expect the Shinotic or the Whiscash.
Maybe the Whiscash because it fills a lot of type weaknesses on her side, but the Shinotic is interesting, that's for sure.
So is this just like go to sleep? This could just be go to sleep strats.
I mean, it could be, which is going to be potentially miserable for Luke here. Luke obviously bringing fairly expected Pokemon, you know, your S's, your A's. There's Aurora, Sylveon. He's
toying between this, how he wants to deal with the Whiscash. I still think that... Yep, I think he's made the right play. I was going to say, as much as I've slated Aerodactyl over the weeks, I feel like this is the good bring.
I mean, you clearly know more than myself. Personally, I look at that and go, surely you need Clive there. Surely you need the Executor to be dealing with the Whiscash, as well as all the other Grassmons. Great against Electric, but we'll see how it plays out.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Honestly, I think she's just brought the Whiscash for sure. But let's see these leads. Let's see these leads.
That Whiscash will be good against Aurora.
Alan and Martha.
Okay, so the Shinotic's definitely here.
So it's go to sleep strats.
Wow.
This is not nice.
Let's see how Luke responds though, obviously.
So, if I'm Luke, you don't fake out Alan. You don't fake out Alan in here because you can't risk the effect spore.
Yeah, that's it. You want to be hitting it with the special moves. I feel like it wouldn't hurt to have gone for the Mystical Fire there. The super effective
so Luke has got the throat spray. So this is getting him his +1. Now he's free to click
whatever he wants.
Okay, so she has gone for the Spore on the Zeraora, so I feel like that's just keeping the Zeraora in here and trying to play out the sleep is fine.
Yeah,
this Mystical Fire is going to do serious damage. Or he could just go for another Hyper Voice, but I feel like he has to at least deal with Alan right now.
Yeah, it's something that while you don't want to have to deal with, it's a necessary evil. You want to be able to ignore it, but it's just going to really hamper your entire game.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
the correct
and he
play
is
from
doing.
Luke.
The only question is he going to get chance to? Because I'm expecting a tailwind followed by a spore, right? Oh no!
Oh, it lives. Oh
It
no.
lives.
Oh
Wow.
god, so it's time to go to sleep again. Oh, the Giga Drain. Okay.
No.
Right, so
No
Luke has got a
sleep.
free Hyper Voice this turn. What is this Whimsicott? Trick Room. It's
Trick
a Trick Room
Room.
set.
Wow,
It could
I
be
did not
Iron
see
Ball.
that coming.
It could be Iron Ball Whimsicott.
With the fling, or...
Yeah, Switcheroo.
Oh yeah, Switcheroo makes far more sense.
So she could constantly underspeed here, but I mean, this Hyper Voice is just going to do... The problem with Shay's 2 at the moment is that there's nothing coming back.
Yeah.
And that Zorora is just on a time-based thing. Now it's in Trick Room, Luke doesn't really need to worry about it. It's just leave it there. Caffey can do the work.
Mm-hmm.
Caffey's
If
plus
this
1.
Hyper Voice goes off, then it's going to be
It's
killing
killing.
both these.
Luke's in a really good position here. Yeah, so Alan's coming back.
Makes
What's coming out?
sense.
Betty.
The Kangaskhan, okay.
So this Kangaskhan is going to take a Hyper Voice to the face, and it's not going to like it.
No,
Oh
more
my
than,
god.
More than half damage. Not what you want to see.
It is Citrus,
with-
though.
Yeah, that'll keep it alive for another hit, which is crucial for Shay.
Now, has she gone the risk and ran Iron Tail? Because I don't think Kanga has anything else to hit Sylveon super effective.
Does
The
it
body
not
slam
get
is obviously
Poison
going
Jab
to hurt.
or Iron Head then?
I don't think it does. From what I've...
Ooh,
And Tesla. Something electric type? Okay.
yeah.
So again, Luke doesn't have much to worry about here. Tesla's moveset is not very good. Tesla can't actually touch Hope, so what I would do is a quick Protect here. Don't get too greedy, do a bit of Protect, keep it alive.
He's certainly looking at that Hyper Voice, which to be fair would do a fair chunk of damage. The question is though, I would have thought that Sylveon actually underspeeds these two. Therefore,
It
gets
probably
into
does.
the Trick Room going first. It's just you've got to expect a fake out from the Kangaskhan, right?
Kangaskhan,
From Betty.
Yep. So the only reason... It's a perfect play from Luke here. He knows
Yeah.
that the only thing that's awake and that's going first is Sylveon. Volt Switch comes in, keeps the circuitry in, perfect move.
Mm-hmm.
Drain Punch.
Punch.
Bit of health back. It's not too much.
It's
I mean-
not a great deal, and it's not what I would have
If this
expected.
wakes
No
up-
fake out.
He's still asleep, which is a bit
I
annoying,
think
but
that's the
it's
third
fine.
turn, though, so it's a guaranteed wake up
Guaranteed
next
wake
turn,
up.
right?
So yeah, so it's a close combat into Betty, and it's a Hyper Voice.
Yeah. You've
I'd
got
still,
past your fake
Sylveon's
out
not
turn.
going down here. Sylveon's
No.
not going down. If she does Volt Switch, she's bringing out the Whim, and the Whim's dying. The main thing here is to not let that circuitry get the Beast Boost. Luke just has to play around to make sure that this circuitry is not getting the Beast Boost.
Yeah,
Caffey
'cause
is
the
going
moment
first,
that hits.
and that's massive damage.
Yeah.
Energy Ball, so it is running Energy Ball, which is the most common move other than... And it is Life Orb, okay.
Yeah, but I still don't feel like it's all that scary.
No.
Not
So
right this
Kangaskhan's going to go
moment.
down here, and the Trick Room's going to end, I think. Or it might be one more turn of Trick Room.
Yeah, I've lost
But
count,
I
to be
think
honest with
Luke
you.
wins on this turn, because Sylveon underspeeds, and the Whimsicott can't really do anything back.
Yeah, I feel like there needed to be possibly some more of the sleep effects from the Shinotic to really be making use of what I think Shay's trying to go for here.
Yeah, so if she'd have got the Sylveon asleep, then she could have got some real good setup coming in on the next turn.
I don't think Shay's necessarily planned this badly. It's just she clearly appears to have gone for far more for bulk than she has for the damage output, and that's fine, but you do need something to be able to kill your opponent with.
Yeah. Now, if I was Luke, I'd have checked the Trick Room turns here, because Alan is probably putting you to sleep. It might have been worth the fake out onto Alan instead of Tesla, but we'll see.
Possibly so, but so
she's gone for the wrong spore anyway, so these two are both dead.
Incineroar is not really the threat here. Yeah, with both of these two down, there's not much more that Shay can do at this point. Very well played game from Luke's side as well.
Massively well played.
Yeah. Oh, I actually thought Shay had some more left. Never mind.
I thought the win was in the back, but I forgot when the win died. But let's see what Shay can do. Let's see if she can pivot.
Yeah.
The problem is she doesn't have any fairy resists. So she has to have an answer for this Sylveon.
The question is, though, what? What of the team that she's got is good versus Sylveon? Is there anything with Poison or Steel?
So the only option is to send out Goodra with Sludge Bomb.
Right. Okay.
And it's going to be really scary because
of course,
depending on how she's built it, Goodra can live can live 1 Hyper Voice, and then the second one it'll be a roll, but it's a very high roll. From when I've used Goodra in the previous seasons, it's normally around like a 60 to 70% chance to kill on the second time.
Right, I imagine if there's a throat spray involved, though, it's probably going to be a lot higher than that. Am I right?
Yes, it's good. If the throat spray gets off, then it's almost a guaranteed OHKO.
Plus,
unless it's a Soul Fest.
The Sylveon, no matter what speed factors going on at that point, Sylveon still has the quick attack, which is pixelated. So I'm sure if it does take a third hit, could still take that Goodra down.
Yes. So the Goodra, it's hard. It's really hard. Same leads, same teams, I believe.
Yep, I don't see any major differences here.
Luke didn't really have to swap anything up.
No. And to be fair, I don't think Luke needs to at all. Like, he's clearly got... He wasn't threatened in the slightest there. This is on Shay to be able to change her game up and see if she can make some sort of dent in Luke's armor.
So if I'm Shay and I see this, she's going to obviously... I still think Alan is a lead. You just spore the Sylveon instead of the Zeraora.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Because the Zeraora, as good as it is, it didn't seem to be doing... well, it spent most of its time asleep, didn't it? But with it being electric, it's not great against the grass mons that you've got there.
It's
obviously,
just...
Whiscash,
and Luke's got so much knowledge on the fact that Kangaskhan's not Choppleberry. So that close combat, he knows is going to do massive damage, and it could even OHKO. It's going to be scary. Let's see what Shay leads anyway.
Is there any change-up? That's the question.
Etty and Martha. So there is a change-up.
Right, okay then.
What I believe this is now, I believe she's gone Tailwind this time.
I could see a Tailwind change. That would be a big change for her. And to be honest, I don't hate it. Because clearly, with the Sylveon, I don't think the Trick Room was necessarily the right way to go there. Sylveon is not that fast. Like, it's not super slow, but it works just fine in Trick Room.
So Luke has nothing to hide here. He's not afraid of the fake out. Shay has to pick which one she doesn't want to do damage. Does she want the Kangaskhan alive, or does she want no double damage from the Hyper Voice? And does she want to prevent the Sylveon from getting the +1 on the first turn? Luke is in such a commanding position here in terms of offense. It's ridiculous.
Absolutely. To be fair, we didn't even see the fake out last time. Oh, it does have it though.
Okay, so she's opted to go for the Zeraora, which means that Sylveon will get its boosts. So this is the best time to catch the Sylveon if you are going to catch it.
Going for the Trick Room again.
So this is scary because you're just giving Sylveon the lead here. It's like...
Yeah, and this time you don't have Hope asleep, right? So whatever comes in towards Aurora needs to be killing it, otherwise you're taking even more damage back.
And I'm loving the play from Luke to put the eject pack on this Hope. This is perfect in a situation like this, where it's effectively a fighting type Volt Switch.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great idea.
And a slow Volt Switch as well, so you get the priority of if Shay does make a switch here or a couple of protects, you get the advantage on seeing what comes out first. It's such good planning from Luke. So again, this Hyper Voice is coming off.
And I mean,
and
to
it
be
just
fair, if
wipes it out.
Even with the berry, I don't think it's surviving anything significant here.
So I'm expecting a Drain Punch or a Curse. This isn't going to make a difference.
Even that, I think the close combat is still taking this Kangaskhan down. Makes sense in the Trick Room, but I think it's just a little bit too much setup from Shay's side. Yeah.
So now, unfortunately, Luke will switch in first. Or will he? I think he does.
He will, so yeah. This will pop before Shay has to choose her replacements.
So Luke is perfect here. In Trick Room, you're just going to send in John Cena.
I mean, it makes sense. You don't get the Intimidate off because it comes in before your opponents, but all the same, I don't think you even need it.
No, and you get to recycle a Fake Out, which is perfect, which is going to... she's got nothing to Oko or Sylveon, so it's buying Sylveon another turn to click another Hyper Voice and do over half to all of her team.
That's it.
Here comes the Gary Goodra. This is the special play. We do see the Goodra.
So this is what could potentially take Sylveon down.
Shout out to Gary, coming back for a third season.
Oh, you have to love it.
My boy's gonna get ruined. So the only worry Luke has got here is if this is tanky Goodra with weakness policy, which I have done before. But obviously he's got the Fake Out, so...
Yeah, so nothing is going off this time. Protect, unfortunately it's the wrong mon to protect.
Yep, the Goodra...
You can say it's the wrong protect, or you can say it's the right choice in the Fake Out. Yeah. Either way.
And then the Hyper Voice comes off. We're about to see what item Gary has. That looks like Assault Vest to me. But it's still not going to keep it alive. Down. So it's up to Luke now what he wants to do. He can absolutely nullify Gary here.
I don't think I'd prefer the parting shot into the Tesla. One, you've just seen it do the protect. Even if it is Assault Vest on the Gary, you'd still... I don't hate playing it safe. And at this point, getting in the Aerodactyl for the Tailwind, because you have to... If Trick Room isn't up already, it's going to be up at the end of this turn.
Yeah. I'm not mad at the Flare Blitz into Tesla either. It will put it into range.
No, absolutely. To be fair, like, why not just kill? Why switch when you can just kill it?
Yeah, so John Cena's going to put Tesla into range here. And I think this is another hot 4-0. With Sylveon absolutely wiping the floor. There is the Iron Tail, and it misses, unfortunately.
Misses. That's a shame.
It's a hard thing. And there's the Sylveon with a 4-0 win for Luke.
That's it. 4-0 on both games. That's huge.
Massive offense from Luke and great prep. Massively great prep.
Absolutely.
Aerodactyl didn't even have to see the light of day. Unfortunately for Shay, that is a loss, but she's had a tricky few weeks. I'm sure she'll come back fighting in the next few when she gets into the swing of things. This was actually her first game in the CCC.
It was, yeah, as the week 1 matches had to be rescheduled because of, real life events. So, she's still finding her feet. Luke had already had time to get the ball rolling on his team. So, yeah, I mean, good game to both of them. Like, clearly both of them wanted it, but, unfortunately, only one can win.
Yeah. But that is it for another commentary in week 2. Hope you guys enjoy. Me and Nick, the tag team duo. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!
Thanks, guys. Bye.